right, welcome to Brush Tips with Cheri. Today we are going to paint with our friend Heather. This
Hello.
is Heather, and we are painting these beautiful orchids. So she was a little shocked this morning because I said, Heather, you're coming on my show today. So I kind of drug her here really
Yes.
quick. So she's a little bit nervous,
Yeah.
but I told her once she starts painting, she won't be nervous anymore.
I'm hoping
So-
that's the case.
It is the case, I promise. So we're gonna start with these colors here, our color palette. We have this really pretty vintage blue.
I like
It's one
it.
of my favorite colors. I actually get that in like a little, it's like a little jar. I just get it from the store, craft store. I have white, burnt umber, purple, green, yellow, and bright red.
So this is a color you don't only on special occasions?
Yeah, only on special occasions.
I
right.
feel lucky.
I know. So we also have a few brushes here that we're going to play with today. We actually have 4, but you might not use all 4. So if you don't use all 4, Heather, it's okay.
Okay.
All right. So we have this Big Daddy one, of course, because this Big Daddy brush right here.
I'll get that.
This is not real. Okay, I'm sorry. It goes a little higher.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is like the 100th thing that's happened to me today.
This is definitely a Monday for Cheri.
Heather.
Proceed.
Okay. All right.
I will
I'm
try
so
and manage
sorry.
this.
This is like bloopers. Okay. Let's not worry about the sign. Let's just paint. Okay. Oh my God.
It's not going to stay.
Oh my God. Nobody should air this show today, ever.
I think that's just with how your day's gone, though. This is just
It is.
right
My
in line
day
with
has
that.
been going crazy. I thought I had doctor's appointment this morning. Then I went to the dentist. No appointments today. It's tomorrow.
I hate days like that where it just totally throws you off.
Yeah, Starbucks.
It's like, are you kidding me? What is going on?
I smashed my bread. It's just one of those days. Okay, ready? Let's get this vintage blue on there.
So I'm
Big
going to use
Daddy
the
brush.
Okay.
I don't even think I explained all the brushes.
I think they know if they're regulars. There's
Yes,
4 sizes,
yes,
right? Large,
yes.
medium, and
Now I'm sweaty because I'm like dying here. This is not my life today.
it is though. It is.
It is so crazy.
I've had days like yours before, and I think we all have.
I guess.
It just feels.
It feels like literally my life is just like.
I know. Makes you want to just go back home and crawl in
I
bed
did
and
find
say, you know what?
$11 though in a pair of pants today.
That's a win.
Yeah, but then I was like, oh, I guess I haven't washed them in a while.
Laundry can be a lot to keep up with, though.
It is. It
You
is
know
a
what?
lot.
I do that. I lose, just spare money that I'll leave it in pockets. I'll put it in a drawer.
And that's
I even
great
found
for you.
$500 one time in my office drawer, and I'm like, what?
What?
I know, random.
So Heather
That's
loves
a nice
money.
find, though. I love
Heather's-
money.
Heather loves money. She's
Sure.
a financial advisor
I am.
for
Edward Jones,
Edward Jones.
here in town, Wadsworth, that is.
So
But I can
you can
work-
what?
work with clients nationally.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know because I hate any kind of numbers. That's why I paint.
Well, we all have our own likes and
We're getting there
interests. Yeah, progress.
though. Yeah, I'm
progress
starting
being
to
made.
like it.
Am I doing this all right?
Yeah, perfect.
I feel like it's a little,
a little messy.
well, that and a little translucent.
So just grab a big scoop of paint, like you're gonna grab a big old scoop of
Okay.
Lucky Charms.
I do like Lucky Charms,
Me too.
but I haven't eaten them in ages.
And they're gluten free.
That's good to, that was not on my priority list with Lucky Charms, but that's good to know.
So I love Lucky Charms.
Mm-hmm.
And we just started using this flax milk. So if any of you at
Flax
home
milk.
know what flax milk is, it's made with flaxseed.
Mm-hmm.
I get it at a local health food store in Fairlawn,
Mustard or Earth Fare.
Earth Fair. Yeah, that's my fave. And it is so delicious. and we have tricked the kids. Hopefully they don't
Oh.
watch this because
They will. They're going to know.
we tricked them. We have started giving them the flax milk, and they didn't even realize that
Really?
I had changed their milk. So now they're like little dairy-free kids, except for Vance. He eats a piece of cheese a day on his sandwich at school. He only eats one cheese sandwich and 2 pieces of bread for lunch. It's like,
That's his,
yeah.
he's very regimented.
Yeah, he used to eat peanut butter and jelly, so he's eaten peanut butter and jelly for like 10 years. Every day.
Wow.
Yes.
That's, yeah. That's
All right. So,
impressive.
my background is done. How about yours?
I don't know.
Did you do your sides yet?
I did.
Oh,
I did,
good, good.
right?
Flip it to the side too and hit the bottom.
Oh gosh. At the rate we're going, I'll probably drop those.
It's all right. I've dropped a couple paintings on the show, and apparently my sign, and I had to walk off camera, Heather. I had to walk off camera. Like,
I tried to keep it together. I could have really lost it.
You did great pulling me
I'm
back
trying
in.
to stay professional here on
Yeah.
task.
Heather did great pulling me back in, though. We could try. Let's try to hang up the sign again while you're painting your
Okay.
background. How about that? So now they all see our like behind the scenes.
Snafus.
Yeah, our little sneaky things that we do here. Here we go. Look at that. We got
It just
it.
might
We got it to
need,
work.
we'll see if it lasts. It might need new Velcro.
Well, it's like a special Velcro.
Oh.
It's like a plastic Velcro.
No.
It's not like real soft Velcro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now we want our painting to dry. So we grab our paint just like this, or our painting.
Oh gosh.
Don't get nervous.
I'm gonna flip this.
Don't
on
worry
me.
about it getting on your hands either. It washes off because we use acrylic paint, and acrylic paint washes. So
I feel, look at me, I feel very uncoordinated.
So I grab mine pretty tight through here, and then I hold it like this on me.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
She does not want to get paint on her.
I don't.
So now this is a good time for our friends at home that are painting with us to stop and go get a drink, maybe make a cup of coffee, let the dog out, just let it dry. Did you see that The Little Mermaid is on tonight? Live action.
No,
I'm pretty excited about
I was
that.
never that into The Little Mermaid.
Well, I used to be a mermaid.
You did?
Well, that's what I tell my
Learning
kids.
something new about you every day.
I know, I know. I tell my children all the time that I was a mermaid. Vance gets it now. He's like, no, you weren't, Mom. But Nico still believes.
Well, Nico's only what, 5?
6, yeah.
6? Yeah.
Mhm.
You have at least maybe this year left. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like, well, you know,
So
some resorts, they actually have it where you could go and be a mermaid.
yeah.
So I was thinking
oh yeah, you
about
put on the tail.
going and like paying
Yeah.
with the tail on,
I've seen that.
recording it, and then showing the boys, like, see, I told you I was a mermaid.
I think you could convince Nico.
I
don't know
think
about
so
Vance.
too.
I don't
Alright,
think
yours-
mine's drying very well.
It is not. Yours is still pretty wet.
Do you want to handle that?
Sure.
I'll let the pro take over.
Hers is pretty wet, but
I might have put it on too thick.
Yeah, it's okay. We had a fan, and Vance announced last week to our friends that he has it at school because he gets hot, so he likes to use it at school. And
Is it a
it used to
small
be just a
handheld?
little handheld one, that we
Yeah.
could use on the show, and Vance.
Decided it was more important for him to have it than you. Executive decision.
Yes, yes. So I haven't even found a new one yet, but eventually I will, right? Oh, look, we'll touch this up later.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have chalk because
Okay.
Heather was a little bit nervous about. You have your chalk?
It was here. Did we lose that too?
Here, you can use that one. Maybe it's
Okay.
in my pocket.
Nope, it's on the floor.
Oh, I see it. Perfect. I'm just dropping stuff.
Yep, it's par for the course
I
today.
hope everyone got a good laugh out of that. I hope we made somebody's day today. If we made your
We
day,
made our
please let
day.
us know. It did. It did make our day. Okay, so do you see how the shapes of the flowers are? They're kind of flat on the bottom, but then kind of go like up into a cone shape. So if you just start like this, do you see that?
That's asking a lot right there.
Quick cone shape, like an upside down teardrop. You
Triangle.
Yes, yeah, like that. You can leave it just like that. We'll add the little emphasis on them.
We did not give the disclaimer on my artistic abilities.
Oh, yeah. So
Okay.
Heather wanted me to let everyone know that she's not really great at painting, but
No, I'm not.
you are.
Clearly, you need to do this for
You're
me.
really, really great at crunching numbers, though.
Oh, I'm not doing it. I'm doing it wrong.
No, you're doing it right.
Well, I need to come to a point. This
Yeah,
is
we
where
can
it's
play
going
with it. We can
sideways.
play with
I told
it.
you.
We can play with it again once we start to get. You want me to make your
Yeah.
first shape? Okay.
Yeah, you need to do this.
Okay.
I'm not qualified.
It's okay. Let's just erase this a little bit. Let me move over here. Here we go. This one is a hard painting. I
don't-
probably should have picked another one for you.
Considering I do not draw stick people well, so.
Well, we're not drawing stick people
I know,
here.
but
We're
then
drawing
we're moving on to
flowers.
more advanced shapes.
We're drawing
This
flowers.
is advanced.
This is not advanced. How many do we have here? 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is going to be helpful for someone of my caliber.
That one painting you did was great.
It took some coaching. But I will say, I was surprised it came out as well as it did.
Perfect.
Thank
Look
you.
at you. Look at how great that is.
I mean, wonderful. You
Okay,
did-
so now you can take this little tiny, let's start with the medium brush, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take red and we're gonna mix it with a little bit of that white to make pink. And then I just want you to outline and kind of fill in real quick.
All of them, I
Yeah.
assume. This is where the pressure's on.
Yeah, this is where it gets like super fun though. Because, you know, flowers are not all the same, so they can all look different.
Okay. Well, this will be organic, that's for sure on my end.
Yeah, and it'll look super awesome.
You're so encouraging.
It already looks great. It looks perfect. All right, so if anyone at home is painting
Oh,
along with
boy.
us, we love, love, love to see your paintings. Please make sure you send them to us so we can post them if you want us to. If not, I just love to see all the paintings that get done. It really makes my heart happy to know that people find joy in painting at home.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like cooking.
Oh my goodness, I'm going so slow.
No, you're not. You're going so fast. You're
Again,
going,
you're always such an encourager.
you're doing really great.
I don't quite have the steady hand that you probably do.
Well, you don't really need a steady hand in this. It's just like writing. Like when you're outlining stuff, do it like you're writing. It will actually, like you don't lift your pencil to write your name, right?
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I'm doing. That's probably why it looks... The audience can't tell. I am very
And you can even
new.
take like just some dark red and
Mhm.
outline and play around with some of them.
My goal is to...
As to what?
Look at that. That is...
You're doing great. Heather, seriously, this is exactly where I need you to be. You want
Okay.
you want a bigger brush to color in?
Probably. I guess I should finish outlining these.
There is a little bit bigger brush in there for you.
Okay.
You can use it.
Is this a leaf or a flower?
So those are like little buds.
Okay.
Yeah, so they are a little bit pink, but they're more green. So you can outline them and then we'll cover them with green.
Okay.
You didn't know your day was going to be this exciting, did you?
I didn't.
Flower painting.
I didn't. I did not know when I woke up this morning that this is where I would be.
But it's a good time. All right.
This is only my second painting ever,
Yeah, because you've never painted on canvas except for
No.
the one time that
or in general.
I got you to come paint, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'm always like, Heather, come paint with me.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
And then she just sits there and watches me paint.
I'm not sure. This one went sideways
That's
a
okay.
little bit.
That's all right. Remember, God does not make them so that they're all
Perfect.
super the same. They're sisters, not twins.
Good point.
Sisters, not twins, Heather.
Mm-hmm.
Like eyebrows.
Yeah. That's what they say.
I know.
I keep clearing my throat, so.
Oh, I
sorry.
haven't heard you. I feel like really, honestly, by like the way we started off the
Mhm.
show, I feel like anything wrong from this point on is just fun.
It's just
It's just
this
fun.
flower is, I don't know, this is definitely
It's okay.
the stepsister.
It looks good. Once we add some highlights
has a
and some
random-
fun stuff in there, you'll see.
Okay, trusting you.
Okay. So I like to chalk out a lot of my stuff if I feel like I'm kind of nervous or maybe I'll paint it the wrong way. So I'll chalk out a lot of stuff. Like I chalked out your flowers there.
Mhm.
I'll do that same thing even in my studio. I'll
Okay.
chalk stuff out just because I get a little nervous too, and that's all right.
I think especially for,
Like newcomers.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes I'll stencil them out. Like I have a headless horseman painting that I'm
Mhm.
doing, and I actually cut a stencil for those people because sometimes people get a little nervous about that too.
Like I
So,
did.
don't look at my painting. Just focus on yours.
Well,
If you look at mine, then you're going to compare, and then you're going to be like, ugh. But you're doing good.
I just need to know where to put the red. I'm already like, ugh.
I
But-
just play around with it. So if you look down here at this
strong.
painting,
Mhm.
you can see that it's just, there's like a lot of layers, different techniques that I kind of used. Sometimes I just put the red on. Sometimes I added some white around it or some purple. I didn't blend a lot. So if you,
That's asking a lot for someone at my level.
I just kicked the thing over there. So watch, if you like, let's do some white on yours because you have like a lot of, we'll add a little bit of this vintage blue too. See how I'm not over blending? I'm just kind
Mhm.
of using it as like a tracer.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we go to put that purple in too, it'll kind of add some highlights. See how I kind of just
Yeah.
kind of played with it and made it look like, almost like when you're trying to blend crayons together. When you're coloring in a page, you don't color.
It's been a while. I never blended
Oh, I feel
Blended?
like you need to blend.
my crayon colors.
Yes.
I just stuck with distinct lines of transition.
And that's why Heather loves numbers.
And that's why I'm not an artist.
But numbers are an art.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you notice how I hang out with all of the numbers people?
We just complement each other.
We do.
Each brings something to the table. I think I'm using too
You
large of
bring
a
the
brush.
money and I bring the entertainment.
Yes, exactly. I don't know. I don't know about this, Cheri. I'm just
What are you thinking?
thinking, I don't know if I have the right brush. This one might be a little too thick.
Oh yeah, that one might be a little bit too big.
Wrong choice.
Well, that one's a little bit too small. So go with the middle guy right here.
This is
Go
gonna,
back to that one again. Did you add a little blue right here? Is that what that is?
well, I tried to. I don't think it quite.
It's okay. It's okay. It just looks like a nice little shadow. You're doing great, seriously.
I'm almost like the train wreck for the audience out there. They can just watch me crash and burn.
No,
What size brush am I supposed to use?
that one right there.
Okay.
And we gotta make these cute little buds right here, flower buds. And this is like orchid season. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, that's why they sell them so cheap this time of year, because this is like their perfect bloom time.
Learned
If you ever
something
look
new.
around, like when you go to Heather's redoing her bathroom, so she spends a lot of time at the local Home Depot stores.
Yeah. Yes, I've spent
And
many
just
years
keep
going to Home
playing.
Depot and Lowe's.
Oh, you know what? I went to go clean off my brush because I want to add these cute little stems here. You have nice stems. You don't have to add the leaves in like I did. So if you look down here at the painting, Heather, you can see I have some leaves. But I kind of like yours floating in the air like that. I think it looks super pretty.
I think that's
So-
probably more fitting for my level of my skill level.
Your skill
Let's
level.
not add in the leaves.
So let's add, we can add some stems. Let's add some stems before you start to color it all in, okay? And all you do is just like this. An orchid is one stem. Like they all go down into one stem, and do it like you're doing cursive writing, okay? I went a little bright with mine, but that's okay.
I'm supposed to be doing stems right now, is what you're telling me?
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just going to add a little light flower down here, or I mean, not a flower, what is this?
A bud?
Yeah, a leaf.
Mm.
A leaf.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
I got this. So orchid leaves too are kind of rounded, which is kind of neat how those are. So I added a couple leaves, but at home you do not have to. If you aren't comfortable adding leaves, don't do it. If you feel like there's just not enough room for your leaves, don't add them. So we have to put a little tiny guy inside the middle of these little flowers here. So grab your littler brush again. I'm going to make some orange. So I'm going to mix some red and some yellow together here. And make some orange. And then I'm going to do like a little U. And then another little U here. Actually, I'm going to do this in red so you all can see it. U. And then I'm going to grab some white. Oops, I just grabbed some brown. And all I'm going to do is make some nice little, what do they call those things that stick out of the middle of a
Stymon?
flower?
Is it Stymon?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Fact check me.
I don't know.
I think it is.
I wish-
I could be wrong.
I have no idea because I don't know. I'm going to grab a little bit of purple here and I'm going to finish highlighting my flowers. Heather, yours is looking really good.
Thank you.
I like the purple highlights, and if you mix the purple with the red too, you'll get like a real deep purple, which is really pretty also. And we also have this vintage blue. You could even take a little bit of this vintage blue and mix it with the red, and you're going to get a real deep purple. It almost reminds me of grape bubblegum looking color. And then you could kind of play around here. Just play around with your flower.
I have not completed my.
It is all right.
Stymon, yeah.
You're looking good though. It is. It's looking fantastic, honestly. I would come over and like change it around if it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't. I would let you do.
I would let you.
I would let you do your own painting.
Yeah, I'm
Perfect.
definitely not adding in the leaves.
You're doing good. All right. How's that looking? Just like yours.
Looks good, right? Oh, exactly.
You're doing great. And just play around. See how perfect that is? Do you see how it just kind of makes your flower come to life once you start adding all those little tiny details in there?
Yeah.
It's looking good. All right. So then, Heather, there's one more thing that we have to do.
Or you're
You have
messing it
to
up
take
more.
this little tiny brush right here.
I think I'm messing it up more.
No, we'll play around with it in a minute.
I think.
And what I want you to do is I want you to own your painting. So I want you to take this little brush, run it through some white, roll it out here, and at the very bottom of your painting, I want you to make yourself an official artist and sign right here your little initials. Any way you want. Whoop.
How about that?
There you go. You're official. Thanks for
Yay.
watching.